What's up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video I am renovating an apartment. I am renovating 18 Culpepper House in the Spice District in San Myshuno. This is definitely one of my favorite apartments and by far my favorite neighborhood in San Myshuno. I love the Spice District. I don't know why, I just think it looks so like cozy and family friendly, and it's just really good for like family gameplay, if that makes sense. And that is definitely my favorite kind of gameplay. So that's why I decided to renovate this apartment for a family of 4. So it's not a small apartment by any means. I think it's pretty spacious, but for a family of 4, I think it is. Yeah, it is pretty like crammed together and pretty small. So I imagined for this apartment a family of 4, like I mentioned, 2 parents and 2 children. It could also be like a single parent or something. But for this specific build, I was just thinking the more the merrier, you know, just make it look like a really like small, cozy, crammed together family apartment. So that's the storyline that I went with. I furnished the bedrooms for 2 kids, so no toddlers. I think 2 children, maybe they could be twins or something. That would be cute. And yeah, you know, when they do grow up to be teenagers, I think that this apartment is going to be, you know, fairly small, and it's definitely going to be a challenge for them to live here with the 4 of them once the kids grow up. But yeah, that's kind of the challenge, and I like furnishing apartments that way. And I really cluttered it up with kids' stuff and toys and just everything that you would need. And I was really fiddling around with the shape and size of this kitchen for a little while. I don't know. I liked that I connected the island counters to the regular countertops, but then there was this weird little gap in between them, like where they connected. So I was just fiddling around with that, and I placed another countertop like in between there, so that it has like a little corner that you can see over there. I really like it. I did play test everything. I did leave one other counter like completely free of clutter and everything, so the kitchen is fully functional, even though I placed a random counter like in between there. But it's still fully functional, and yeah, I really like the color scheme that I have going on here with the orangey kind of wood tone that matches the flooring, combined with the blue tiles, the blue backsplash, and the blue little cushions on the bar stools. I really enjoy that color combination for some reason. I do use it a lot, but it's been a while, so I figured for this apartment, I really wanted it to be a little bit colorful and playful looking, since it is a family with children living here. So that's why I decided that I wanted it to be quite like colorful and playful looking. I was playing around with the color scheme for a long time. Like the kitchen, I figured that one out pretty quickly, and I was really happy with it. Right from the start. But then for the rest of the living room, I was really fiddling around with the color scheme a lot. This is not the wallpaper color that I ended up choosing. I went for a darker color, like an earthy tone, kind of brown, grayish kind of color. You'll see that in a little bit, but yeah, I was just not happy with the way that it looked. Everything was a little bit too light and too bright, and I just wanted there to be a little bit more like contrasting colors, contrasting tones, if that makes sense. Yeah, but I really enjoyed placing those little end tables against the wall there. I really like this little dining area with the blue curtains. I don't quite remember if I kept the curtains blue. I don't remember, but I like that. I like the way it looks right now. It's very playful and kind of messy and cluttered and everything. And here I'm going to be placing the little living area with a TV unit and everything. I was also fiddling around with the colors of the couches for a long time. I don't know, I have been having a little bit of issues with choosing the couches that I want to use in my builds lately, because I am a little bit over the couches that we have in the game. Like the one that we recently got with Tiny Living, I think that couch is amazing. I love that one. But since it's a tiny living couch, it's a 2-seater or a love seat or whatever you want to call it. So we only have a small version of that one, and we do have chairs to go with that, and I really like that. But I wish we had a 3-seater couch in that version as well. I'd be overusing that all the time. But yeah, I don't know, but I have been over the couches for a little bit. And I have been overusing the couch and the chair that I am using right now. I realized that I have been using those a lot, but it's just, they're very versatile. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So that is my go-to couch for now, at least, until we get a new one. Now I'm really looking forward to the new stuff back, the community voted one. I don't know if you've seen that recent post where you can see the most voted stuff that we're getting, like the build by objects that we're getting. There is a yellow couch and chair in there, and I'm sure there will be different swatches, like neutral tone, maybe a black and white and everything. But I am really looking forward to that couch and that chair because I think it looks amazing. I voted for it. There's actually a lot of stuff in there that I voted for, so I'm very happy with that. The cast items, like the previous vote, things that I voted for, like, didn't really make it in. Only the boots that I'm pretty sure everyone voted for. But as far as the cast goes, not a lot of stuff that I voted for made it to the final selection. But for the build and buy objects, a lot of things that I voted for actually did make it into the final selection. So I'm very, very excited. Now, I'm sure it will be a very long time until we get that stuff pack. Wow, I was really looking for the word there. It's called a stuff pack. It will be a little while before we get that, but it's okay. I'm just really looking forward to it already, and I just can't wait. I am really looking forward to getting new content. I mean, I do know that we just got Tiny Living not too long ago, but yeah, I build a lot. Like, I build all the time in The Sims, and especially now that I'm stuck inside my house, I do have a lot of time to build, and I am definitely not complaining, but that does make me realize that I am ready for some new content in the game. I'm always ready for that, but especially right now that I'm sitting down a lot, building a lot, I just realized that I am really just ready for some new content in the game. I do know that I can go ahead and download custom content, and I am actually thinking about doing that. So if you have any suggestions for CC packs or something like that, or CC creators, please leave that in the comments down below. Like, I'm really curious to just expand my horizons or something like that and just try out some CC. I don't tend to do that a lot because I'm already pretty overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that we have in the game, and it already takes me a long time to finish builds because I'm just a very slow builder, especially because of all the content that I have to go through and pick from. But yeah, I'm just really kind of curious to try out some CC also because there's a lot of very great Maxis Match creators out there that I just, I'm really tempted to try that out for some reason, just to try something different and to try something new. But as I said, I don't really use it a lot. Or any ever, actually. I don't really use CC at all ever because I want people to be able to download my builds, and if I do use CC, that's a little bit more difficult. But I think if I just make a couple of builds with CC and I mention that I'm using CC and I refer you to the packs and the stuff that I'm using, I don't know, it could be interesting to just try that. You can always let me know if you're into builds that have custom content, and also let me know if you have any CC creators or CC packs that you want me to try. I'd be more than happy to read your suggestions on that. But as you can see, I am just furnishing this build for family and cluttering it up as much as I can with just random stuff everywhere. And with this parents' bedroom, I had a lot of fun with the colors. I have never used this bright blue swatch of the bed, but I was really enjoying it for this room, combined with the lighter wood tones. I used the Jungle Adventures cabinets around the bed just to create like a little bit of extra storage space in this bedroom, because the bedrooms are pretty small and there's not like, I didn't put any closets in this apartment because I didn't have the room for that. But I also thought that it would suit this apartment to just not use any closets and just try and fit in as much storage space as possible, and that makes it look a little bit cluttered and a little bit messy, but that's why I love this apartment so much. I just really had a lot of fun using lots of different types of furniture. Like, it's a little bit mismatched, everything, but I think that gives it its character or something. I don't know. I really like sometimes just using a lot of like mismatched furniture and bright colors combined together. I think for a family apartment or a family house, that is just perfect, and that always works very well. So in my storyline, I was thinking just 2 parents, a mom and a dad, but it could be anyone, of course. But that's why I also placed some like makeup items and perfumes and stuff like that. Could also be for a dad, of course. It really doesn't matter. But that was just the storyline that I had in my head. And then I went ahead and placed some of the debug items from Seasons on the wall there, like some paintings and cars and stuff like that the kids would have made. I just thought that looked very cute. Like, they're definitely the kind of parents that encourage their kids to be creative, just sit down and be a little bit crafty and artsy, you know. That's definitely the kind of family that that would live here, I think. Definitely like some creative family that is just really into arts and crafts and stuff like that. So this is the kids' bedroom. It's very small. It's a shared bedroom, so they do not have a lot of space. But I tried to furnish it, you know, so that it would make sense. It's still very crammed together and very small. And I was, as you can see right there, I was fiddling around with the dresser and the stuff above it, because this apartment does have the historical trait. So there are some of those weird plaques on the wall that you can't remove. I mean, it's cool. It gives the apartment character, and it's definitely realistic, because when you move into an apartment in real life, you can't just go ahead and remove the walls and stuff on the wall and just stuff like that. So it's definitely realistic, but I don't like those plaques. Me personally, I think they're a little bit ugly. So I was trying my best to just hide that by placing some clutter on the dresser right there, and it worked. It worked fine. So for the kids, I was definitely thinking they're kids that are into everything at the moment. They're just kids being kids. They are into playing sports, into games, but also into arts and crafts and drawing and being creative, into void critters and stuff like that. So that's why I placed a variety of items in their bedroom and a variety of decorations, so that you can see that they're definitely into like reading, but also drawing, and also sports, and also gaming. And I placed the little baby Yoda there. I always love using that item, but I tend to forget that it exists in the game. So whenever I remember to use it, I'm always so happy. And I thought for that kid's bedroom that already has a lot of different clutter items in there, it just made perfect sense to just place that in there as well. I was really happy with the result. And for the bathroom, I was really enjoying the white and dark blue color scheme. I don't know. I was really enjoying that. And I was thinking that this apartment is like recently renovated a little bit. So it does have a pretty modern and pretty new looking bathroom in there. And I was really enjoying that idea. And I was really enjoying the color scheme of the bathroom as well. But this is the last room that I'm decorating, so we're heading into screenshots very soon. So I just wanted to say that you can download this apartment off the gallery. My username is Simmarysims. It's located in Culpepper House, 18 Culpepper House. You can see that in the upper left corner as well. So you can download it off the gallery if you want to. You can also follow me on Instagram. My username is @Simmarysims on Instagram. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next build. Bye!